So back to the trees being stoned. So somehow we got smited by God on that go round. And when we talk about the Stone Age, that's what the Stone Age was. And how we have rocks and stuff today, you know, is because of that. They've crumpled off of what's crumpled off of these trees, and that's how we got fossils and all that. This evidence now is because that's that stone turned everything to silicone, everything to stone. Now I say, iced everything. We may be the survivors from all of that, you know, the people that's left, you know. We don't have written evidence of anything. We don't know how far back, 2000 BC, you know, the birth of Christ, you know, after death and all that. There's no real factor in that, you know. They're even saying now that the miles to the sun, you know, it's 93,000 miles to the sun is a lie. You know, the sun's just right out there. So listen, everything you've learned is suspect. Everything you've learned is suspect. Vote Trump. He believes in a higher power. Don't you, Mr. Trump? Do you? I thought you were saying something Catholic the other day, Mr. Trump. The Catholic and all these other religions and stuff, there have been reports on YouTube, and it was this one little old nun, and she was telling her story and about what little old nuns go through, and that they think they're really working for Jesus, and then come to find out at the end that it's nothing. It's at the end of their classes that they take to be confirmed and stuff is a priest in the bed waiting for it. You know, that's their payment, you know, for him speaking. God speaking through him, something like that. He said it is non-existent. They have to keep up the front because that's what keeps the money coming in. But every church, when you pay up to your diocese and you this one and that one up, it all goes straight up to the Pope. The Pope is the devil. He's the incarnate. He's supposed to be the goodly, gracious. No, it's not that right. They're bad. It's just the ones that's in the know is in the know because they don't want anyone that's not in the know to know. But all religions is a sect that's come off of Catholics. And that's the ones who had the Bible wrote. And that's what it makes sure they get paid. That's how they can lay around. Is because their government, the Pope, they get paid. And that's how, if you're going to church in a Methodist and a Baptist, I don't care what branch, whatever, the money's paid up all the way to support the Pope. There's no God in the Pope. He's like against that. Glasses and a cigar. Them little outfits that he wears and all that, the coronations and all that, them's devil worshipping outfits. Do your research. Check my research. I researched it for you. I'm just now getting a bunch of categories full because I'm just now realizing what it needs to happen, myself. You do it with money or without. You can deal with money, Mr. Trump, but outside of the United States, up there in that, that air space that's never land of the internet and all that, then make us rich. Make us all rich. But if you're rich, I'm rich. We all share the wealth. We all share the wealth. If you're wearing a spiffy outfit this week, that is the outfit that's sent to every American home to take an order from. The people who deal with you and at money level, which is above us, we're not going to deal with that no more. If you want us to help you, make us want to help you. Don't enslave us. Give us a choice. We do it all through the internet. They sign in, and anywhere they've worked for 6 hours, They get to go feed. They're on the feed program. They get to go eat. Even doing the research side. I keep going back to research stuff because that's like people like me that can't get out, and it doesn't pay to have us get out. There's no one out there paying me money at my age now to go out and do anything. So, but if I've researched this, and that to topic, and I've submitted 50 things I've watched today, that's for you. That's so I get to go in. That's so you get to continue sending food to my house to feed me. Now, I don't want nothing for free. I want to earn it. I don't want to be forced to give my children over to the school system and the babysitters. And I was the first set of latchkey kids. That was my generation. We got separated from our mothers through me, them divorcing their husbands because they didn't want to be under the rule. We don't want to now be under their rule. Abolish all marriage certificates. Make certificates, whatever. Free up the people. Let them choose who their partners want to be. Don't, because this little black book said that this virginity thing that you first purpose man you sleep with, that's your husband forever. I can understand that, and I can kind of go for that. But after that's fucked up and that can't happen, then what? Then what? We're all condemned to hell because of who we slept with? Bullshit. God wasn't that way. He gave it to us for pleasure. Pleasure. For all. And the only reason why this marriage thing came about is the white man wanted his white woman and to help the rest, they can all intermediate, so I'm going to make sure that she's contained, Bullshit. I don't care what color you are. You're God's. I know you're a walking human being. I know you're a God person. You are the vessel. This big search for the vessel. Oh, we're looking for the vessel. We're looking for this is the chalice. It's you. It's you. They confuse the issue with the Bible. They confuse it, set the wrong tone and mode for everything. It set up this whole captivity system. This whole judgment system. Just because I know a girl and she's had 3 boyfriends and she slept with each one of them, she's a whore. Slut. No way. And she's burnt for life and branded for life, in a small town or anything, anyone knows your business, how many you slept with or whatever. Bullshit. You use it till it wears out. Your man's not going to look better than my man because they're all in our money. He's got places to go. He's got to catch the soul train. We're for God. We're not for man. We're not for none of you motherfuckers having airports and planes and get all this cash and you don't know what to do with it. You can let your daughters that are going to inherit this fortune be out here and show their ass in public. Pull the plug. Pull the plug in all of it. We don't want to hear that crap. So I've got what they've got. I don't want to hear it. Whatever vehicle you've got now, that's the vehicle you've got. Mr. Trump, you can have your own transit line. Every vehicle, everything inside of these borders is yours. Take control. You show the people. Turn all the power off. Turn all the power off for about 5-10 minutes. I'd say about a couple hours, but the meeting might have lighted. And then when it comes back on, have just you. Just that radio channel, just that channel to you. With all this that we've already got underneath that level. But to tune in, to have to tune into you first, and then they can got their right to go below and do their work and research and their studying and their playtime, their entertainment time, movies and all that stuff. Okay, well, I'm speaking about that. On YouTube, they have movie channels. Each person that has a channel puts on what they want. And a lot of people, okay, the thing is the movies. We have been on it long enough to where it's like, wait, is there any new movies? So then that language thing's like that. Started showing up just recently with movies on them for us to click into. They don't tell you it's in English. They don't want you to really know because it's for their people. That's how they're doing they're communicating. is through the TV channels, through their personal channels. That's how they communicate. They've been told to who hooks up to who. And when it's in English, underneath it is their writing of what their words are saying. This is supposed to be saying what this is saying, what their words are saying. It doesn't match up. They'll have numbers down here when they didn't say no numbers up here in the voices. So that's got me started on watching them. I don't know how to read the language, but I'm telling you how it's being done. I feel it. I know it. They're giving them instructions through them subtitles that they're able to read straight off their computers, straight off their phones. Everyone's getting their orders right from there. Pull the plug. This information technology, this information, how we're going to pull the plug. Don't let them hear what we're doing. Pull it. And show the American people that you have control by turning the power off and on. That's all we want from you, Mr. Trump, is power and food and clothes. And you can do all that clothes business and all of it through trading. You can do it with money, without, but down here in the homelands, from coast to coast, we're done with money. We're done with money. We're done with classes. You know, if you want to be a separate class, go somewhere where you matter then. You're not going to be here in the United States. The only one up there in a suit and tie is our God. Names don't mean nothing to us. We've got our own central clothesline. Mr. Trump, you put us in the woven things. You put, you fill your Walmart with it. You fill your Target with it. You give us a whole assembly line of things for our ensembles, make it something cool, something breathable, something that we'll all wear. We'll wear it down here and then we'll get up on the truck train. Okay, the end result is that everyone's up on the train and Bigfoot's got his roam down here. They're real. They exist. I don't know about this dogman stuff. What I saw in my yard for 500 days, day in or not, is a people. And Neanderthal people do not know that they had bone outfits on. They had skins on, and there was skin underneath. Skins of animals. Different animals. They make them skins and bones into outfits. And that's how they scare people, to keep them in their positions, to keep them in their spots and drive them back to the city. So they need left alone. They're for real. It's a for real subject. You go, ooh, that would go crazy. Oh, I just wish that my night vision had camera attached, camera on it. But anyway, they live near creeks. They pass through near creeks, rivers, water. I have water. It looked like they was going to the beach. They were laughing and joking with each other. They had like their carcasses with the bones of the goat and all that stuff, dangling off the back of their heads. They was going to go down, and you could tell they was going to go down and chill. They was going to go down the creek. It looks like they just come making like it was a hunt party or something. But they're here. And they're real. And that's fine. That's fine. So God and Bigfoot, what do we got to do to please the two? We get up here on the rails and we just go around and we sightsee the whole thing, and we let it run wild down here. You take out all the fences, you let all the antelope roam free, you let all the deer roam free, you just let them build up, Mr. Trump, let them build up till they're just, take minutes for this, group of reindeer to get through, this group of deer, and this group of antelope and elk, and let the forest grow. Don't cut one more piece of wood. Go to plastic. Go to births. That's all we need. We don't need homes no more. We're not doing the home thing no more. We're just giving births. And if they've got that chip and there's a birth open wherever they're at, they get in there. They get their oxygen. They get cooled off. They get the food and everything right through there. And then by the time they come back out, they're human again, they're fed, they're watered, they're satisfied, they're thinking, they're loving, they're happy. Anywhere they go, anytime they want to go to sleep, they just go find the birth area and chip up, If they don't want to, they can live off the pace of the foods, and if they come into the big city, now there's feeding stations that you put for us, whatever whoever's donated to the Dawn plan, that's what food's there. We don't have to be the makers and the producers of it, but they have to have the right attitudes. They have to, be for the good, be laid on our table. For God's heirs. Stop the kid. The kid's up. You're praying to a useless, dumb thing that's not giving you no worship. Give it up. Throw your weapons in. You want to show us your massive amount of all your weapons. Give it up. And then your leader, have your leader feed your country. Not have to deal with food, money, and what the cost of things are, If the leader's a leader, he's getting us a deal. The deal has got to be free. If you want to deal with us, you're going to supply American households, each and every household, with whatever product it is that you're showing to the boss man up there. We don't need it. The kids aren't keeping the stuff that Grandma give them. No, they're not keeping the property. They're not keeping nothing. So nothing is valuable anymore. You start a spot where we donate. We give you our jewels. We give you our stones. We give you our diamonds. So whatever. That's our paying price to be part of the plan. We're supposed to seal up all these holes in the earth. We're supposed to take back in whatever got took out of our lands and fill it back in. If you've got my copper, United States copper, if you've got copper here, copper here, copper. We have to fill it with our jewels and our stones and remelt it and fill these cracks and make us a little. Now we're bonded tighter than ever because we've got all of our cracks and stuff filled with melted jewels and stones, and that's our God prize. We put them here. We put them here for us people to make money. He didn't put it here for a certain group that just happened to have the money to be, the diamond mines, to make these people the rulers of all the diamonds. No, we didn't do that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We need to fill it all back in to where we're all just like this, and we just roll through. We're shiny. We're humming. And all that metal and all them jewels is binding us together is reverberating our hum. All we have is, but by the time the earth hears it, it's going to magnify. And we don't have to worry about the aliens. The holes we made, we don't have to deal with that. Shooting in and out, and these rockets going in and out, trying to obtain orbit. If Hollywood is true at all, which none of it is, then like cowboys, they was bad guys. Hollywood made good guys. They made chief of the Indians. It was woman. Hollywood made it the man. What was the point? Hollywood made. And their promoters are the status quo the way it is, moving under subjection and all that. Free all the people. Free all. Let them get their own kids. We don't want grandpa's kids. We're the new people. Grandpa's dead and gone. Be brave, people. Be brave. He's going to send you food, and the rest will do the work. If he's a billionaire, people will all be billionaires. And it's possible. We can make whatever needs to be made for free. We don't have to have money to make it. If he's supplying us food, he's supplying us the best that the world has to offer because that's our God. then you've already got the best. There's no need for, there's no competition. Whatever road plan he puts out to us is for us. And we will do that because he's giving us the best the world's got to give. And it's not separated by no line of money. You got this kind of money, so you get to enjoy these benefits. Talk about organic foods. A regular person can't go to the store and buy organic food. So why? There's a class difference there. There's a money difference there. I don't make that way. I don't make that way. I'm not working to have everyone else gain benefit off of my back, and they get all the spoils of war, and we get the shit. I don't want that. I don't want my children to have that. I didn't have children for long. Back in my time, I thought there was enough time back then, and the people were smart enough to implement these programs and stuff already. That there would be these kind of mistakes. But still, we're dealing with it today. We're not going to vote for anybody else. Come, Mr. Trenton and Ms. Clinton. We have to band together, and we will if we have to. We're not dealing with politics. We don't want politicians. One person is going to say, "I hear." And that's who we're for. This other crap is just crap. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. It's done.